La 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 la. It is the Red Light District podcast.
How much red light?
How much red light? I don't know how
Yeah.
much. How much do you think we have?
One. Just one.
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 Right down there.
Just the one.
There's one
Hey.
right down there.
So today's subject is paranormal activity. Any experiences?
movie?
Anything? Do you think it's a hoax? No, not the movie.
Is that
Just
a good movie?
this entire subject that we have today is just like, what are your experiences? Do you believe in them, or do you think it's a hoax? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking about ghosts and monsters. Welcome, people. We're talking about ghosts and monsters.
The
Remember,
superstitions.
It's the superstitions of everything. Does anyone have any
Paranormal.
stories to start off with, or do you what?
be my guest.
I don't believe in it. I don't.
You don't believe in it? Why?
Yeah, I don't believe anything I can't punch with my fist. No, it's just nah, I don't believe in it. I had experiences. I had my own experiences, and then I found explanations for them. So I was like, oh, okay. So that explains it. There goes my ghost stories. It was just nothing. No.
What
Yeah,
was your
There was this
explanation?
paranormal detective who said that 98% of the occurrences must have an explanation, like a logical explanation to it. But there are these like 2% that are really mysterious.
Is that Joe Nickel?
Maybe.
The ghost hunter that doesn't believe in ghosts?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I just heard it in passing, so I don't know.
Caught in 4K.
I was like,
4K.
Did we watch the same video?
Oh no.
no.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
You know, my basically my research here is just for this podcast. It's just watch, 101 facts about the paranormal, and then I listed it down. That's basically my research.
Yeah,
So,
keep going.
you said you had an experience that had an explanation. Why don't you share your experience, and then we'll try to get or catch what was the explanation
Okay.
for it.
So the first one was my personal one. I was sleeping on the couch, right? Everything was dark. It was spookums, So I woke up, eyes half open, and I look in the hallway with my eyes like half open, and I see a figure of a person. Of course, I fucking panic, like get my phone, stand up, turn on the flashlight, and it was like I was in a stance. I was like, I'm ready for anything stance. And then there was nobody there. And
Let me
then-
just say, if you were in a movie, you'd be the first to die. I would run.
I would.
away from it.
I was like, my family's here. It's either you die or I die. We'll see what happens. No, but it. And then this podcast happened, and then we started having this paranormal thing, and I was like so ready for that story. I'm gonna give you guys a ghost story, And then I started doing the research, and I found out what it was. I was like, fuck.
I'm about to sneeze.
Okay,
What?
so
What was that?
I sneezed.
Oh, okay. No, it's waking dreams, basically.
Waking dreams.
It's a scientific explanation of the twilight between asleep and being awake. I was half asleep. I was like groggy, and then, when you're in between dreaming and being awake, it's just like sleep paralysis, right? You're still dreaming, but you got stuck in the state of being paralyzed because of the body is protecting you from moving while you're dreaming, right? And you see these figures in front of you, the demons, the shadows, or whatever, not knowing that you're still kind of dreaming, and you're just dreaming all of this stuff. and it's been documented, researched, and it's already a known fact that sleep paralysis can do that to you. So there's another version of it, is waking dreams. You're still half asleep, and in that point you can start still seeing like what you dreamt or see something. And then I was like, oh, like, because if I saw that that person or that ghost or that shadow while I was fully awake, I would have believed it. But no, it disappeared the moment I just jolted up. When I went from 50% awake to fucking 100, that very instant, it was gone. Like when I was fully awake, it was just gone.
Well, that could be a waking dream, or it could be a ghost. Who knows?
Who knows?
You wanna describe what you saw?
It was just, how the human body is. I mean, the human survival instinct is about when they see shapes, like when you see a face, you try to find it. Like your instinct is to find shapes of a person, animal, something with two eyes, a face, and our body will just like instinctively find that in whatever we're seeing. That's why we see faces and chips. That's why we see Jesus Christ and a chip or something like that. I think that's what I saw.
Recognition.
Like I saw something and my body automatically went to defense mode, and I saw a person. I saw this spectral person or whatever. And the thing is, it wasn't even moving. It was just there as a shadow figure. Turn on the lights, it was gone. So it's hard to explain. It's one of those moments where there's a scientific explanation for it, but it could be something else. But the moment I heard the scientific explanation, I was like, oh, okay, that was it. So there's nothing special about my life, I guess.
You can also, but there's also a thing called shadow people. So you might have saw that one, or like a shadow figure. Well, that's what they call it.
I haven't seen him ever since. Like ever since then, since I've changed my sleeping schedule to I wake up like in the afternoon, lunchtime. I was like, oh, lunchtime, let's go. So, like it never happened ever since then. Like it felt like that moment got destroyed because of the scientific explanation of it. And I'm kind of leaning towards it. Because it's not just my experience. It's based on multiple experiences of different people. So it's kind of like, oh, okay. So I was not the only one. There was a lot of waking dreams. That's why there's the term for it. That's why it's one of the explanation, because there was a lot of people experienced it. If I was the only one who ever experienced that, then I wouldn't believe this. And I would still say, yeah, that's not true. It was a ghost probably, or shadow people. But no, there was too many to account for. So I'm basically a statistic of the amount of people who ever had waking dreams, or what do you call it? Paralysis dreaming or whatever. I was
As
just
you
one of the
said
many ones.
earlier,
Yeah.
You mentioned about like your brain tries to recognize patterns and then it tricks you that you're seeing a human form or faces.
Yeah.
Or you tend to look for resemblances, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, you saw that figure. Where did you see that figure? Is it like overlaid on top of something that could be it, or was it just out of like in the middle of a space or nowhere? You know what I mean?
There was stuff there that could have been it. No, it's like, those moments where, like, I've had this moment. Okay, I had a story as a kid. It's a very embarrassing story, but it's fine. As a kid, I saw this thing outside. I was like, everyone's asleep. I woke up groggy, and I look outside the window, right? Because it's open. And I see this thing outside. I can't explain what it is. I was confused. I was scared, but I was determined to make sure it did not go inside the house. I was a kid, like 10 maybe. I fucking did not sleep until morning, until the light touched that thing, and it was just a pile of shit, like just chairs. I think a table, but it was elongated to a point. It looked like a thing, like a slimy ass thing at night. It was like, like those monster or whatever.
SCP-99.
But it was so dark, but there was like enough detail to see it was something. But in the end of the day, like, it was just tables and chairs. So that's what I probably saw, because there was stuff there as well. Basically, on my peripheral, there's a chair. One of the dining room chairs were there, and there was stuff behind it. So that was probably it. But, it's the same thing. Like, it's our human instinct. It's still survival instinct inside of us that's left over from the olden days where we used to hunt, and we were still prey to a lot of animals, of course. Yeah.
Maybe that was it. Maybe I had a similar thing.
Shadow people.
I looked into like the kinds of ghosts. Have you heard of that? Like one of them, when you said shadow people, it reminded me of a kind of ghost that they call. Let me just look it up. Where is it? Where did I paste it? Ectomist. They call it ectomist. So it kind of look. They are technically mists.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you think that they're shadows or something like that.
Oh.
So that's like what the Ghostbusters try to portray. They had like a lot of ectoplasm.
Yeah.
But, it didn't really translate because it was bright and gooey. It looked bright and gooey. So it's basically the same thing.
Slimer? You mean Slimer?
Yeah, Slimer has a lot of slime, right?
Oh my
Slimer.
god.
Did you know in the animated series that's their pet?
What?
Yeah,
What
there was
was
an animated
Slimer?
series of Ghostbusters.
I saw that.
And Slimer, one of the first ghosts they fought, became their friend. So in their adventures, Slimer would join them and stuff like that.
But what was Slimer when Slimer was alive?
I don't know, to be honest. They never really they never really kind of showed it. It was just Slimer. He was just there. He was like he's like Scooby-Doo to them.
Maybe he's a ghost of like a slug. That's what he looks like.
Slug.
Just
Like,
a really
nothing
fat
too
guy.
profound.
He was just a really fat guy, and just
Oh yeah.
he was me in the past life. That's the ghost of me in the past life.
Or me,
Oh, I don't want to imagine what this slime is then.
Echo, do you have any
So
experience?
Just imagine
Yeah.
the slime moving around, go on your face and drop in your face.
Ew.
I mean, if ghosts were real and they did that, I would be pissed. Like, you wake up with slime on your face. Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Not
You don't-
again.
It can be a good
Wait, hold
facial
up
thing.
right there. Are you sure that slime is from the ghost or your partner?
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, I should use
And
It's
it
good for
has
your face,
started.
though.
It has commenced.
Maybe I should use that as an excuse. Oh, honey, did
Oh
the
my
ghost get
fucking
you again?
god!
Not again.
Oh my
Ghost
god.
got you again,
no,
man.
no,
Oh,
no, no.
that rapscallion. Unbelievable.
Oh no! Oh
Darn
my.
ghosts.
Echo, do you have any experiences?
For me, I have like actually 2 or maybe 3. If I don't know the last one count. Like the first one ever, like it's kind of like happen every day. It's actually every day for me. Like I don't know it's at my eyes or my brain doing that, but when I look like this, like that, some of the time I will see a dark figure in the fucking in the
Peripheral.
like,
Oh, your peripheral vision.
yeah, that one. But the thing is, I can see it fully figure. Like normally you see a black thing, right?
Yeah.
You only
Like a
see a
black
black
ball.
thing, like a black object. I see a black human,
Ah, shit,
humanoid being. I always
Okay.
see
Oh,
it
come
like
on,
that.
man. That's racist.
Like,
No, I'm just
holy
kidding.
Bit of gold chain and everything.
Why? Why? Just why?
Bro, come
Like,
on.
oh my fucking god! Why?
Don't worry, you're not in the US. They're not gonna clock you in the face all of a sudden.
Hey, listen, I'm in the US.
Down there. But yeah,
Yeah.
normally, like most of the time, like 80% of the time, I see a humanoid figure,
There was a
and
explanation for that. Like I
yeah, I,
saw
already read too. You know,
Yeah. No, there
They
was
did like
this. Yeah. Oh, you mean like? Is it like?
the end, like
On
at
the
the end of
corner?
your vision, like
Yeah,
at the
it's-
end of your vision, you can still
it's
see
always
it.
The
like
eyes.
that. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
it's
that.
always.
Yeah.
Like
I used to have a lot in high school.
while we were prepping, I saw dark. Like it got dark all of a sudden here, and I checked. It was just my glasses, just fucking again in it.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Yeah, it's
like,
always like that. I hate that.
We in Vietnam we call that blind spot
Yeah,
when you can see it but you cannot like figure it out. What the fuck is that?
because it's just too blurred because you're not really focused or something.
Yeah, we don't focus on the room like that. I can say my hand like that.
No, I was watching a video. Basically, it said that you do see ghosts, but that's what the video said. It's not real, but you do see something.
Yeah, always see
And-
something.
Yeah, there was this thing called infrasound. You guys know ultrasound, right? The one that used to destroy kidney stones.
Well, no, just detect kidney stones.
Yeah, like it really. It was used. The scientific explanation is they can use that to like destroy the kidney stones. So with using the ultrasound, so it's strong enough to do that, but you can't hear it.
That's
what
what
they
they
said.
use.
Ultrasound that
That's
I
what they
know is,
use
like,
to
with the
detect
baby.
like babies.
Yeah,
When-
stuff
when
like
the
that.
mom-
So sound is a very powerful thing, right? It can be weaponized by the government. It can disperse you in a crowd and stuff like that. It can
Oh my
it can also cause uneasiness. There was this thing discovered called the infrasound. Anything under 20 hertz has an effect on the body. Like there was this lab hunting, right? They said it was hunted. All the scientists there were uneasy. They saw things. They felt depressed and they were off. Like it felt like legit there was a haunting in a lab. And after a few probably weeks or something, they figured it out. It was a fan. A fan was causing all of that. And there's an explanation. There's a scientific explanation.
It's the sound.
Yeah, it was the sound. So it was so low. There was a low hum that was exactly 18.9 hertz. That actually affects the human body. That makes you uneasy, gives you nausea, gives you dizziness, migraine fatigue, tinnitus for some reason. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Tinnitus.
What is that?
Tinnitus is when you hear like a beeping sound or like a ringing
those are one of
inside
the
your ear.
effects.
That's tinnitus.
So I was like, okay, so
I
that's
have
that's
that. I
why
hate
factories have a lot of hunting stories because the giant fans in factories kind of cause this. So now in work environments, they have the infrasound and ultrasound limits, so to make sure the workers are kind of safe because it can have negative effects, not just for ghost imaginations or whatever. It's beyond that. It's more like, headaches. Do you want to work with a place where it gives you dizziness and nausea? You don't want that.
Right.
So basically, for the uneasy feeling, that's the explanation. But it, of course, that's not good enough to cause you to see things, right? Like the scientists saw things there. They saw figures, dark figures, like what Echo said. And something, I was looking into that. I was like, okay, if it affects the body, it makes you uneasy. Okay, I get that. Sound is powerful. It can do that. But how can sound affect what you see? Right? To me, like, it feels like it's science fiction already. And then I found the explanation for it. The frequency of our eyes, it resonates to like 18 hertz is the what do you call it? The structure of the human eye is 18 hertz. So anything,
it has a resonance for 18 hertz.
Yeah.
Right.
So anything that matches it will cause it to vibrate. So there's a fly. What the fuck? So so like if 18 hertz is happening right now, like there's a fan somewhere around me and it's putting out 18 hertz. So it's going to cause your eyeball to vibrate. And I looked for someone credible to like, it's not just some guy off the YouTube, right? It's Neil deGrasse Tyson who explained that 18 hertz resonates within the structure of the human eyeball. The material will start to vibrate. This has caused sightings of unexplained things. So our eyeballs are basically vibrating and it's causing distortions, basically, in those things. So
Stigma?
yeah, you can check that out like online. That they call it the ghost frequency. It's an actual thing. It's an actual thing.
Oh my god.
People like test it out. You go to go to YouTube right now, put ghost frequency, and you can get the 18 hertz frequency sound for 1 hour, 12 hours. You can like create your own like make yourself afraid, make yourself like nauseous, make yourself see things if you want. That's up to you.
Bro,
But they allow you to use it.
They should play that in
I'm
like
going to do it.
haunted houses.
I plan to
like,
do that. I have a fucking like Google speaker there in the bathroom in the middle of my house. So I'm gonna play that for 12 hours. Secretly.
You're gonna die, man.
Play the
You're gonna
ghost
fucking
frequency, and I'm gonna check like if I feel uneasy. Guys, I feel like someone's here. Oh, that's.
I'm going to check like if I feel uneasy.
Shut up, Google. Okay. No, I have another one here. No, like that's another effect of it. It's you feel that someone's watching you or someone's
and then just ask around your house like, oh, did you see that? It's like randomly.
like everyone's
Did
like
you see that?
uneasy. Like, what the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
You can create hauntings without anyone knowing. Just put speakers around their house.
No. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
yourself
Yes.
too.
You can drive people out of houses. Like, I like that house. You put giant speakers and put just the
18
ghost,
Mine
the
18
haunting frequency, just blast them all the time, and they feel that they're haunting.
Brr.
You know what? You should have brought you should bring this out later on in the podcast. We should
No.
We should
talk about
test
like
it.
scary things
No,
first.
shit, no.
Oh
And
my god.
Test-
No.
I'll play it right now in my.
Are we gonna play this right now?
I'm gonna test. We won't hear it. No one will hear it anyway.
40.
So you know, I'm alone. I don't like this.
I'm alone.
I
Everyone's
hate
alone.
ghosts.
Everyone's
I hate ghosts.
No, it's
Impedance.
not. It's the uneasiness that you're gonna feel. Like it's because of the frequency. Don't worry, it's not because there's a ghost there. Actually, maybe the ghost there might feel uneasy and leave. You know.
No. The thing is because my basement is semi like.
Imagine
Did you say 18
I did the
hertz?
Ouija board twice.
Yeah, it's the
Down
infrasound.
here.
Oh, no.
He was vibrating.
Oh no.
Ghost frequency.
Bro, no, because I did the
Oh,
Ouija
just so
board
you know,
twice.
Wolf,
It actually-
one thing. Discord cannot get that shit, so we cannot hear anything.
No, this is just for me. This is just for me. Don't worry.
Oh, for you.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm gonna
okay.
play this.
Good luck.
Then you
Good
do
luck.
you.
You
If
do
you
you.
if you
It
want
actually
to.
depends
this
on
is your own.
your speakers. Like mine can play from 15 hertz to 2400. I think
I should
24,000.
I should.
So it depends.
Yeah, probably not Discord, but I'll play one right now. It's a ghost frequency. Woo.
If he sees some shit,
my
that is his
God.
fault.
Ghost
If he sees some shit, that's his
frequency.
fault.
If you keep seeing me, like look behind me, and all of a
Wyatt
sudden I
is
turn on my
actually-
lights, you already know it's working. Oh no, I can't
Why
play
are
it
you
now.
sweating?
I don't want to mess up my recording.
Fatmo's phobia, real
we
life
should
edition.
play it after the recording. But
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should do it after.
I need an
lockdown.
explanation because it's like I need an explanation for
Yeah.
what I saw when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah,
Because as you know, again, I did the Ouija board when I was in
Yeah.
middle school twice.
yeah.
You are a
That
very
board-
dangerous woman.
The board's in behind my house, actually buried.
Then you need to talk to Joe Nickel, the ghost hunter who doesn't believe in ghosts.
I don't know because I was laying on my bed
Yeah,
and my dad was sleeping because my family, we have 4 bedrooms. 2 of them is for my grandparents, so my grandma sleeps in one, my grandpa sleeps in the other, and then my uncle sleeps in his room, and then I sleep with my family downstairs in the basement. My mom wasn't home at the time. My dad was sleeping in his bed. I was sleeping on the other bed that was really small, and I was on my phone till 5 in the morning and all that stuff. I wasn't sleep deprived. I was like fully awake. And all of a sudden, I peeped out in the corner of my eye because where I was sleeping, the position is there's the door.
yeah.
And out of the people in my eye, it was 5 in the morning. There was an eyeball staring at me
Ooh,
with like a face,
creepy.
and it was just staring at me. And I just looked at it, and it quickly just slammed the door in because the door wasn't closed either.
Yeah.
It was open. And you can just see the creak of like an eye and a face, like a smile and half of his face, like right here. And it just closed. And I was like, what? What was that? And so I just went under the blankets and just didn't mind it. I was just back on my phone like, whoa, what is this? Because I was younger at the time. And people say younger people, like kids up to
Yeah.
until like teenage years, they're more prone to see ghosts. Because when I was 6, I also saw one in my laundromat all the way to my left over there. And it was, the Grudge lady with like the hair just like all that.
Oh yeah. The grudge lady goes to Echo and I. It's like Echo and I was like, you fell for our trap.
Oh, you are not lucky with. I am not lucky
So-
with you. You're lucky with me.
No,
Like-
did you check your local pedophiles in your area or something?
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
It was an actual guy, like, oh.
Oh
No.
No,
god.
but that's freaky shit. That's freaky shit.
Yeah, because I don't have a vent in my room. I don't have a vent anywhere here. Because I live next to the AC. But the thing is, you have to make the big bang sound, you have to do full force to close it.
Yeah.
And you close it, pulling it towards you.
Your neighbors
So-
must really hate you. They're blasting you with infrasound 24/7, 7 days a
No,
week.
there was no
Just
infrasound. There was nothing. It was just
You're
me,
like-
my phone, my dad snoring, and that's it.
Your
Nothing
dad
else.
snoring was making the
That's-
infrasound.
Your dad's snoring at 18.
It's like
my
perfectly
hertz.
18.9 hertz, like hitting you
No, no, no,
nonstop.
no,
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 I'm
no.
just kidding.
But I had there's
Yeah.
explain to me how that isn't like a scientific thing because the thing is like
It's
I
your local
have no
pedophile
explanation
just
now.
there saying hi.
There's no
Oh my god.
Honestly, there's like some sex offenders near my house, so I wouldn't be surprised.
There you go. He was like smiling. It's like, hell, hey. And then they
What?
saw your dad. I was like, ah, shit. Close the
Ladies
door.
and gentlemen, we got him.
FBI, open up.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, you can't explain everything.
Wait,
Yeah.
would it help? Would it like help if I tell you that Ouija is actually
Ouija.
trade Ouija?
Ouija. I don't know.
The
Tomato,
Ouija-
tomato.
Ouija board.
So
Yeah.
no, the word Ouija is actually trademarked by Hasbro.
Oh.
You know the guys who made the Transformers, who sell the
Wait a
Anyways,
minute.
we made the homemade one. I didn't buy one. We made a homemade one.
Oh,
Oh, that's copyright infringement. They might sue you.
Right.
Jesus
FBI,
Christ,
open
be
up.
careful now.
It was
Don't call it a
Hasbro.
Ouija board.
It was Hasbro.
Hasbro's lawyer is gonna
well,
get
so
you after
me and
this
my
podcast.
friend made
that was
made
like a
homemade
lawyer.
one, though.
The lawyer.
Like,
I
yo.
know you're making Ouija boards here.
This is a bootleg one.
No, but
Oh,
one is
no.
ripped up, and then my
Yeah.
friend has the other one. But we made a homemade one by ourselves. And the freaky thing is I almost, you know the demon that haunts that. I almost brought that into my house.
And Phasmo. I told you.
Ooh.
Phasmo. Like
It's really it was really scary moment because it's like, some people say it's a neurological thing, but she felt her hand being gripped. I felt my shoulder right here cramping a lot and just like.
is there a neurological
Begging.
thing for down there? Because I would love to activate that somehow.
Oh my
Is there
god!
a Ouija board I can activate? There's like
I don't know. Ouija
Oh,
board.
Wait,
no,
you know,
no,
you know
my
what you
God,
should
no.
look at, and
Yeah.
you know what you should look into. If there's like a frequency that can like make people horny or something.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Like,
No!
just
No! No!
horny
No!
me.
No!
You aren't
Oh
horny.
my God.
You aren't horny. Like you'll be like the Oprah of horniness.
oh my god. You just
You're
wanna
That
blast
reminds me of like a movie. Okay, there's this movie that there's a
Yeah.
guy who takes body like he's a serial killer, but for perfume making, and he takes
the body fat.
female woman and tries to have their scent just become a perfume or an oil.
Oh yeah, like
the
the
body
oils.
fat. Yeah, the oil
uh-huh.
from their
Oh
body.
And-
yeah.
In the end of the movie, he puts it on, and all the people just like in ecstasy, just like, I want to be fucked.
No, they went to him and
Oh
ripped him
my God.
apart. You didn't see that part?
No, that was the very end.
Yeah,
But
that
then
was
when
the
he was
very
about to
end.
get executed, they just like,
Oh
That
yeah.
was a very artistic movie.
How
Not
that
to
was
go
my
off
secret.
on
That's
it.
why I was all,
Tangent.
that was the secret. I found the exact recipe.
just take the woman, put it in coconut oil and all that, and just
Yeah.
ferment them into that oil thing and make
Oh
the
god.
perfume scent.
We can't hear you, by the way. I mean your recorder could probably hear you. The Discord
Yeah, it can hear me. Discord can't because it's a bitch, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Oh god. No, about one of the other things they said that people start seeing things is grief.
Mhm.
There's this guy Oliver Sacks. He wrote a book about people grieving when they lost a loved one.
Mhm.
Is when you see the face of the person you lost, it helps you move on or helps you with grief. So sometimes they hallucinate the person who died, and there was a lot of them. I think 60% of them either hear the person who died or see the person who died, because it's another way for them to like help with grief, and your body is like, and your mind is like kind of fucked up from that. So like,
I never had that.
really, like, I mean, you probably part of the 40%, I guess, but yeah, that's one of the things.
Well,
that,
I had this. If smell counts,
yeah.
I didn't see the face or hear the voice, but it was
Smell
during
can
the
count, I
day.
think. It's like it triggers memory.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I went up the stairs and I was gonna go take a shower
Yeah.
and I smelled my dad's deodorant. And I was like, no one else uses this in the house. Why is the smell in there? And it was a very strong smell, and the smell was coming from the living room, and that's where he died.
Were
Oh.
you stricken with grief or something? Like at that point,
It was the 3rd year in,
yeah.
because the thing is, I never got to grief at all.
Really?
Yeah, because I was affected after he died. I was affected of staying as the head of the house,
Yeah.
so I never got to.
So you kind of slowly through the years just like kind of dealt with it.
Yeah, just slowly but surely. And last year was like the year of like where I cried my eyes out, bro. It's just
So
not
you
going
were
to school,
slowly
everything.
getting hit with the grief and you didn't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why
Yeah.
you smell the
Was there ever a point? Let me ask you this: was there ever a point like you'd want to see him as a ghost?
That was when I was in middle school, and that's why I did the Ouija board.
did what?
Oh,
Ouija board.
the
Ouija
Hasbro
board.
board.
Yeah, that's
And what
Yeah.
do you get? No, the eyeball.
No, the eyeball was
that
before
one. No.
that.
That
Oh,
was
he
before
was
that.
snoring.
That
He
was
was
before.
snoring way
No,
before.
my dad was still alive. He was still in
Yeah,
the room.
that's why
everything.
she said he was snoring, and I was like, Echo,
Ah.
you mean he can't snore when he's dead, Echo?
My short-term memory kick in. God
But the
fucking
thing
damn
is,
it.
it's like after his death,
Yeah.
all the signs of paranormal activity stopped.
He's a guardian angel.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Well, basically because I went to the feng shui person.
Yeah.
She came into my aunt's house, because I was living there at the time. I'm back at my house now, because, and she told me that my dad was basically protecting me, and that this year is his final year
Ouch.
of staying here
Yeah.
and looking after me. So I'm like, so if that's gonna stop, that means the ghosts are gonna come back.
Don't worry. Come on, Echo. Let's go.
Florida man will handle it.
And
Right.
we'll go to Echo and I will commit. What do you call that? Seppuku? And
Oh,
then we'll go to
But one question. The
suicide. Kill
years,
ourselves.
really
I can cut
years.
this. I can cut this. I
In
don't
my
have a problem.
like, in our culture, like near
Yeah.
Asia, that thing only happened for 49 days. You guys for
49
years.
days.
Oh my god.
All
Like,
right.
yeah.
You know how people like they will remain in a living world after they die for seven.
Yeah, that's the
multiply
weird thing.
7 by 49 days. Yeah, people they say that already.
I'm not sure if it's a Catholic
Yes.
thing or a Filipino indigenous thing. We have this 40 days after death is
I never
when
knew
the
that.
spirit will pass.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Well,
Catholic. or-
Asian have their difference, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's so close to each other. It's like, we're 40 and you're just like 40 something. It's like, we were like, let's
Like, a
lessen it.
person would pass like
For Filipinos, let's
all
lessen
days
it.
Yeah.
past.
We're not
Because you have to
He's
within the time period, you have to like have guests pray
Yeah.
for the soul of the dead, something like that.
so that for ours is when he's dead, we have to pray consistently until the day of his funeral.
Yeah.
And during the funeral time is when he should be already gone. Spread the ashes after that. We spread his ashes late because we had to go to Thailand. So maybe that affected it, or he just wanted to stay here because he wanted to see me finish school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he put a little
I
bit
think
too much
that was his-
deodorant. And then he smelled it. was like, oh shit. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not supposed to smell too much of that. I'm sorry.
I started to tear up a little bit, and I was like, "Hold up, what's this?" Because my grandpa wears a different cologne.
Oh,
And
I have a
my dad
different
wears-
theory though. What if your dad was like put the normal amount of deodorant, and he was just standing in the middle of the living room, and then you just walked into his armpit or something? Maybe that could be it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I thought we were going to walk
Suddenly
into
the
the body, but the
shopping,
armpit? No.
Suddenly the shopping
Oh,
story
I don't know
become a
because
fucking
he's
joke.
5'11".
No, he
He's
was.
5'11".
Yeah. Maybe he was crouching that very moment, and then you passed by him.
Maybe he was stretching, and then like, oh no.
Yeah, ghosts has to stretch too, you know. You have to limber up.
I know, but
You have to limber up.
yeah, like I heard this a lot too. The ghosts bring up smells a lot. That's why I said when you brought it up. In the Philippines, normally it's like the scent of flowers. They were buried with.
Is there like a specific flower for that?
We call it the sampaguita. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what it is exactly. It's like an orchid, I guess. I'm not so sure.
Does it look like a lily or something? Because that's what we buried my dad with.
Sampaguita.
I'm not good with botany. What's a lily? Is a lily like a water plant?
Water lily? Is that water lily?
No, it's not a water lily. It's a regular lily flower. It's, I think, 5 or 6 petals. There's different colors. I think we have the white ones.
Oh yeah, we have sampaguita is white too.
Yeah, because usually for funerals, I think in Asia, it's basically white flowers, and then after you have the other flowers that are different colors that the person likes.
No, it's a
Or
different
is it?
one.
It's like in.
It's a different
It's a
one.
different one.
Yeah.
What is sampaguita? Arabian jasmine.
Oh, it's jasmine.
Yeah.
Well,
You know
that
what
also explains
Filipinos
why a lot
smell?
of Asians like jasmine too. I don't know.
This is weird. In the Philippines, when people die, there's this flower. I don't know. I don't want to call it a flower, but it looks like a vagina with a clit sticking out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really looks like it. Do you know of it? Quiet. You know of this? It's like it's like a vagina. And then
Is it, wait.
I
is
know
it-
what I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot
This
what it's
is-
called.
Yeah, I forgot what it's. I don't. Yeah, I know what it is. There's like a thing sticking out of it.
right? Have you tried sniffing it? Have you tried
Why
sniffing
are
it?
y'all just like anatomy of a flower and
Yeah,
just
it's
like a
like-
vagina?
You see
and a
that thing popping
penis?
out, you put it in your nose and sniff it. All the
What?
pollen.
Ooh.
Why is it so popular for this?
For
Right?
Filipinos?
I mean, yeah, it looks so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who would buy it?
Filipinos are horny fuckers.
I would attest to that. Yeah.
No. All people are horny fuckers, not just.
You
Yeah,
have
no,
no
you know.
idea. Get a Filipino
You got
boyfriend. You'll see.
no idea.
Oh heck! I have a white boyfriend, thank you. I don't
We're
need that.
beasts. We are the devils
All
of the
right.
dead.
He's gone. He's absolutely gone.
He's
Look at
gone.
that shit. He's going for 3
my
miles already.
God.
And he's not stopping.
No.
He's not stopping. Fucking 3 miles.
Jesus.
We already talked about the ghost kind of thing, venting
Yeah.
kind of thing. But beside that, like beside the ghost, like, do you have any like paranormal kind of thing, like Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster? Like, holy shit, the fucking big giant penis.
Big giant penis. Do you
What?
believe in
Is there
that?
like a Vietnamese penis monster?
One time I walk outside naked, Echo, and you see me, and then you just it's not it's not supernatural, Echo. Jesus Christ.
It's just a small peen. You have a small peen.
I thought you
It's
have a
microwave.
skinny bean.
No,
Small
like there's one more thing about ghosts I want to talk about. It's probably it's like I want to explain why. Like I'm on the fence when it comes to ghosts, right? You know, I'm on the scientific side. I believe we do see something, but there's an explanation of why we see something, right? We already went through some of the explanations. I'm not John Nichols, so I haven't been to hundreds of cases that he debunked already. So, you know, but in my experience and stuff like that, I recently lost a loved one that nobody know about. And I wanted to keep it a secret, you know. But it kind of put me to a perspective of why we want to fight, why ghosts or heaven or anything like that pushes the idea that our loved ones are not gone. You know, that idea of even if our physical form is gone, they're there in some way or another. They're still there and they'll never cease to exist because we don't want them to permanently die. That's the idea of it, right? Because you don't want the person you love to be permanently gone out of the face of the earth in any form whatsoever.
That's why Asian had altar, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we still fight for the idea that when we die, we're still there, or they are still there, because we can't accept when we don't want them to be gone. So maybe that's one of the reasons why, you know, like in grief, when you're in that level of grief, you see them because you want them to be there in a form, even as a ghost. If you see the person you love the most, even if you see them as a ghost, it helps you, right? You want them to be there.
Even if you just smell their scent.
Yeah, smell
Like
their
sugar.
scent, see their face in the corner over there. You're not scared. You know, it's a loved one. Maybe that's the reason why ghosts got so popular, because people refuse to believe that the people we love are gone.
Well, that's a nice allegory, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
But do you know, in Judeo-Christian beliefs,
Yeah.
they believe that there are no human ghosts. They don't believe like if you base it on the Bible,
Yeah.
like you shouldn't believe that there are human ghosts. Only
demons or something.
only demons and other spirits. But the human spirit has a different process, if you can call it that, like a different path. They don't stay. They don't, haunt people. But what they do is, I don't exactly know, but they're more like demons. Or even Islam believe in jinns.
Yeah. Oh,
Who
like
can-
Phasma?
Oh my god.
JINN, is it the same? Or
Yeah.
DJINN, is it?
Jinn. Yeah.
Yeah.
GINN. That's one.
They can shapeshift and they can interact with humans, and also they can be like, they're really, really powerful beings,
Powerful
entities.
beings,
Yeah.
So for humans, because this is an Abrahamic belief, like all from Abraham, if you know him. Humans are made from clay or the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Jinns are made from fire. That's why they're like translucent. They're like not so spiritual, but not so physical as well.
Yeah.
So they're like half.
But the thing is, they can also take energy from like electricity, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Is fat energy? Can he take my fat energy? I'd love that. I'll find a gym right now if that was possible.
No, that's not
damn it.
possible, Quiet.
Damn it.
That's not
They're gonna
possible.
group you everywhere, take
Damn
your
it.
fat away.
That's my hope for ghosts that are real. Jenny,
That's for you to echo. You should do that too if
Please.
you want.
Please. Jenny. Oh, why do you burn Echo that much? What the hell?
Because
No, wait. With what
The
Echo
dad joke.
said, do we still put paranormal? Do we still put UFOs in the category of paranormal? If the
I think
U.S.
that's a more
government,
superstition and conspiracy
oh, it's
theory.
superstition. Okay.
Yeah, conspiracy theory. Because
So, yeah.
That's for
if
another topic.
if it's hiding,
Yeah.
I think that's something that it should be put into superstition, like a Loch Ness monster or the the Bigfoot or the Yeti or some kind of other things, because it's not up to the norm,
Yeah.
if it makes sense. Or like how dinosaur bones are actually not real and dinosaurs weren't real.
Birds are not real.
Birds are not real.
Caca.
Oh,
Have you ever seen a baby?
The reason for COVID is the birds need to be charged. Smart government.
Well, they can carry COVID. They've been carrying COVID for a long time. Rats, bats, all the animals.
Yeah.
It's just the small mammals until now when it's processed into humans.
I mean, humans
Anyways.
can carry diseases as well to other humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
AIDS.
HIV and STDs.
Wait, what?
No. Is it true that somebody got that from fucking a goat or a monkey or something?
Oh yeah, that was
Is that
how they got AIDS.
Is that a lie? That to
I don't know, but that's another topic that we can talk about next time.
because I've seen the Overwatch planes, and they show you footage, and then they show these people fucking goats.
Oh my god,
like,
that's the bestiality website.
You can hear it's from military. You can hear them talking about it.
Serious?
Yeah, it's the Overwatch planes that are so high you don't see them, but they have this camera that can see down, and you can see the crosser like looking
my
at those people,
God.
and they're marked. But you see these people like going to a goat. It's obviously a goat. It's four-legged unless it's a dog or something else. And then you can see the icon like boop, 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 doing like that. And then he leaves, and another person comes out.
What? They take turns.
Yeah,
You know
At
what?
least they're
They
not
try
that
to do-
barbaric.
They try to create a humongous.
Humongous.
But at least you got to give it to them. They're not so barbaric. They take turns. They wait their turn.
My fucking god.
Yeah, they tried the Eiffel
take
Tower
turns.
once. He lost his penis. Never
Never
again.
Oh my god.
Before the high five, it just bit the penis off. Eiffel
All
Tower.
right, all right, come back, please.
Okay, let's come
Please.
back. Let's come back.
Oh my god.
Well,
Now
that's
to the
another
type
subject
of
that we can talk about another time.
Yeah.
Wait.
We have a lot of more to do.
What other paranormal stuff can we? Wait, exorcism. Yeah, like getting possessed.
Exorcism.
Getting possessed. Do you believe in that? I didn't research much.
more.
into
Never
it.
seen that before.
Me too.
I saw one actually when I was small.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the autograph of the actor after?
I don't know, because I didn't believe in that shit. But my mom told me to go upstairs and sleep in the room. I'm like, okay. This was during before my mom, the restaurant she worked with got big.
Yeah.
And all the owners and us were sleeping in the same room. Not same room, but the same household in the small townhouse. and I was sitting there just drinking my milk chocolate and just
chocolate
doing my own thing.
Oh shit.
Just my own chocolate milk.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they were bringing out all these other stuff. I think a plate with a knife, chocolate milk, like a bunch of chocolate milk, and I was just sitting there. I was like, "What is going on?" And all of a sudden,
Oh God.
and I was just sitting there, and I was just staring at everyone, and there was a lot of how do I explain it? And it's called a pot. It's a necklace thing with the Buddha on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys call it, but we had a bunch. There was a bunch of those on the floor as well, and I was just staring at the cook who cooked with my mom, and he was just saying, "I'm gonna do an exorcism," and I'm like, "What?
You what?
What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
You do it?
And he's having a ghost or some kind of spirit enter his body and talk, and I'm like, "What?" And so they did all the things. He was twitching, moving, his eyes will roll back, and I was like, "What is going on?" And my mom just told me to go upstairs and go to bed. You're not allowed to be here. And I'm like, "What?"
That was
And this
because
is
of
kinda
me. Because I did Ouija board. That was actually my fault.
this is before the Ouija board. This was when
It's the butterfly effect.
before like the 5th grade. This was when I was like
Yeah.
9 or
Well,
10.
Exorcism, I think back then was because of mental illness. Like imagine somebody with a severe mental illness. What
Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah. Imagine somebody like that. Nobody knew anything about psychology. Nobody know anything about that. And somebody with that happened. What would their explanation be?
Ghost.
That the devil is there. That the demon is inside this boy and we have to like exorcise him.
Or we burn them like the witches.
Yeah.
Well, that was more of like females.
Yeah.
So that person was possessed because
I mean, it's possible, like, it could be, but it sometimes,
because witches, their fingers have to be black.
To be black.
Right here, the fingertips.
As a Christian,
if you've seen the Hansel and Gretel, if you read the Hansel and Gretel and seen the movie, the tips are gonna be black.
Yeah, Gemma?
we lost you. I couldn't hear her.
Yeah, the last thing you said. What was that?
Yeah. What was with the hands?
The fingertips have to be black.
Oh.
In order for it to be an actual witch, their fingertips are black.
Imagine they had an accident. They held the pan too hot and burned their fingers. Oh shit!
You're a witch in Salem.
You're a witch now, Harry. You're a witch now.
No, it's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
I know. I can change the witch.
Unfortunately, you live in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh,
God.
Salem,
You burn your
Massachusetts.
fingers. You're dead. You're good as dead.
And I think in Salem, Massachusetts, there's a humongous Ouija board. I'm not joking. There's a giant ass Ouija board in one of those states, in one of those places in Massachusetts.
And then if you look at that board, you can see like a small like insignia. It says Hasbro TM.
Yeah, it's copyrighted. And there's a door inside the thing that moves around. There's a tiny drone inside that moves it for you. And it says the ghost will tell you, purchase Monopoly. Buy Uno cards.
We should play Monopoly.
Yeah, we can play Monopoly. We can play Monopoly. Tabletop Simulator. Get it.
Later.
I've never finished.
Later.
Yeah, we can try it out.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah, I mean, exorcism is, I see that, like, I see it as superstition, trying to fight something they don't understand, like, it's probably mental illness. Imagine if, because, the logic I'm trying to push is, like, back in the day, we didn't understand a lot of things, right? Like, back in the day, if a UFO landed here, we don't know that it's beings from another world. Back then, we will probably think, oh, they're gods. like Zeus or something, right? Aliens.
Yeah, like the Maya.
Yeah.
people.
So imagine, I don't know if that actually happened. I don't even. But ancient alien theory, that's for another thing.
That's for another day.
Another day.
Yeah, aliens.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh no! It's like this. Normally we go like this. Alien ray. Oh, and let's go on 3 miles again.
So,
but-
just to loop back with exorcism, Christians believe, like most of the Christians believe in exorcism. Like, I believe in it. I don't see why it can't be. Like, and then, yeah, there are a lot of religious quotations. We can. I don't fucking know like all the quotations from the Bible, but there are like verses regarding that. Even Jesus, like, this is not like solid evidence, right? But Jesus, when he exorcised someone on the way to somewhere who was filled with like 7 demons or something like that.
he
And
was
then
lucky, I guess. He got the
Yeah,
best.
he put all the best. Yeah, and then he put all those demons inside of a pig,
Yeah.
and then the pig drowned himself.
Oh.
The guy who was supposedly possessed, they looked at him as like the crazy guy, the town's crazy guy. And then after all of it, well, he became normal again. So it's what you said is corroborated by that too. Like it could be that people see it as just an illness, because we can't really explain it by science, right?
Yeah.
So it could be both true for me. Some could be maybe maybe that person was dropped when he was a baby, or I don't know.
Maybe Jesus
We
is
don't
an
know.
amazing psychologist and just fucking cured him of his mental illness. I don't know. But to be honest, he got the luckiest guy to help him with exorcism. He's like got the most powerful exorcist ever.
like Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil.
Yeah. Oh, he was just like, 7 demons, easy. Gone. Get out of here.
7 deadly sins.
You know that I would pay to see that. Like, what if
Yeah.
like a guy claiming to be possessed goes on like Dr. Phil?
And he consumes Dr. Phil because he got crazy.
Consume?
Consume. He eats him alive.
Consumed.
He eats him alive.
No.
Because he's the the devil's there.
To the ranch. Bring him to the ranch.
To their
And
instant
then spazzing out like. See the guy?
No.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
I would love to see even a skit of that.
Is vampires paranormal?
I
There
thought
are
that a legend.
5,000
That's called legend.
vampires in
Some
the
people
United
believe
States.
Vampires. Right?
There are
You have the Chinese vampires
5,000
who zombies.
vampires
and you
in the
have to have
United
like
States right now.
Yeah,
Go, jump.
That
Oh, I
is
know that.
Jianxi.
I watched
That
that.
is Jianxi, and that is zombie. That is not vampire.
No,
No,
it
no.
is a vampire. It's a vampire zombie.
Ah, vampire.
combo.
Vampire.
Because
Jianxi.
you have to have rice, and you have to throw
Yeah.
it at them.
Yeah. In the Philippines.
Wait, what's it?
And you cannot
we
breathe.
have-
You
Cannot
cannot breathe,
breathe?
so it can. Yeah, if I mean the ghost, the Jianxi one. If you
Yeah.
breathe, the Jianxi will send you, but they don't really look
Oh, they can
well.
hear you. They can smell your bad breath, I guess.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
god!
it's your
What if
fault
you eat
brush your
garlic?
teeth.
What if you
No,
eat
but,
garlic?
Garlic
Wouldn't
doesn't
help?
know. So the rice, uncooked rice, would
Yeah.
be the one that's garlic for them.
Yep.
Ooh.
For Jianxi.
Yeah.
Cooked?
For Jinxi. Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
It has to be uncooked. It's not.
I would
it
hate
has,
uncooked
you have
rice
to
as
throw
well.
it.
That, like, why? What do you think will happen if you threw uncooked rice at someone? It's like, what the fuck is
I
wrong
think.
with you? And just
Oh,
go
maybe
away.
that's why. Because in the Buddhist temple, they have uncooked rice,
Yeah.
and you have to put the incense in there, and you have to pray and put the incense in there. I think they use that and just like.
Oh, is that some fancy rice that nobody's telling me about? Damn, like imagine the flavor of that rice with incense.
That'd be disgusting.
The
I don't like
the
incense.
flavor of the rice is gonna be like out of this world.
Smoky
Smoky
flavor.
Ugh.
Oh, barbecue,
Oh,
let's
no.
go.
Ooh,
Oh no!
y'all are nasty.
Looking back to vampire,
Yeah.
did you know that there are like around 5,000 registered vampires in the U.S.?
5,000.
Yeah,
And they're
They're the
registered
people.
voters.
yeah,
They're the what?
registered voters.
They're registered voters.
They're the ones who like drink blood from people. They ask
In all
people
honesty,
to.
there is a gatherings and other stuff of that.
How about the
So
vampire
weird.
hunters?
Weirdest
It's
ones,
so
but it's
dirty.
actual because they think they are vampires. They don't
Is
go
there
out in the
vampire
day.
hunters?
They only work in the night. There's no vampire hunters.
No,
but
because they're
vamp-
not really.
That's manslaughter.
They're not. Yeah, because they're
manslaughter.
actually humans, but they think they are, and
What if
they drink. They actually drink blood.
the vampire
person's
hunter
blood.
thinks he's an actual vampire hunter?
And stop you in the
That's
heart.
manslaughter,
Yeah,
Yep.
manslaughter.
Yeah. He
and
killed
he would be put into an
an
institution. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is institution?
I remember
Insti-
the first time I've read
like a psychological
manslaughter.
ward
Yeah.
for crazy people. Eiko?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Psych
you mean
ward.
asylum?
Asylum.
Yes,
Your
institution,
favorite map
asylum.
in Phasmophobia.
No, fuck no, fuck no. I hate that map so much. No.
Oh, was that Gemma? You said something?
The first time,
Johnny,
nothing. It's
Johnny.
not important. But the first time I read manslaughter. I said man's laughter. It's spelled the same. Like
Man's
what's
laughter.
man's laughter.
Slap.
No,
slaughter.
it's man
Yeah.
slaughter.
Such a
So
happy man.
And slaughter, not man's laughter.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Right, on to the ghost variation. What is your place have a type of ghost? Like the iconic ghost for your place? Do you have it?
I want
Because I have.
iconic
we-
ghost. Do we have iconic ghosts in
Right.
the Philippines?
We have
We
the
have the
most
white
creative way of naming
The
it
white
too.
lady.
The white
Like
The
the-
lady.
white lady.
The white lady.
Can you not?
No. I laughed
The
at
lady
Gemma
in
because
white.
it was like the most creative fucking name, and I was like waiting for it because all I know is white lady, and he said white lady. Okay, that's why.
Oh my god.
The white lady.
That ghost.
One question.
ghost
Is
is
the white
wearing
lady.
white. What
is
should
the
we
white
call
lady,
it?
What?
White
White
dress.
lady Yan.
It's
White dress and the hair is like
long,
this, right?
long hair.
They cover the hair,
Yeah.
cover the
That's
face.
the ring.
Yeah.
That's the grudge.
We have that
Everyone
shit
knows.
Yeah.
So that's actually like an Asian kind
After
of
the
ghost now.
movie, she went to the Philippines to live here.
Now, can you imagine like indigenous like
Yeah.
Filipino farmers back then seeing the white lady at first? Like, ano yan? Like, what's that? White lady.
It's like a white
It's
lady.
wearing white. What should we call it? White lady pre.
It's like exactly
sure.
what they see. We're very intelligent people. It's like you see a white lady, then that's it. And then they
On-
get her number. That's exactly what I'm
Oh my
gonna do.
fucking god.
Oh my.
Oh shit. Now I get
You
it.
have the white lady, right?
Yeah.
Let here's my one. You're gonna laugh. I promise you wanna laugh.
Why?
Is
You
it the
will
black
laugh.
man again?
Oh, fuck you. I hate you.
Is it the white dress lady? Is like that's what you're gonna call it?
In my place, there's two iconic ghosts.
Yeah.
One is in a tin can ghost.
Tin
do
can
it.
ghost.
Yeah, a tin can.
Yeah.
And it actually the explanation of that is a game. It's actually a game where you do the thing.
Yeah.
You do it like that with rice kind of thing, and you put the rice inside, and you put the thing. I don't know how to call it. You know the
Incest.
the-
Incense.
Incest. Wait, what?
Incest.
Why?
Sweet home Alabama.
Where your mom, your cousin too. Yeah, they put the rice into the tin can.
Yeah.
This must be the tin can. This must be the tin can. Rice inside the uncooked rice.
Yeah.
And they put the thing. I don't know how to spell
Incense?
it in English.
Incense? Yeah.
Something like that. Put in that. And then when the incense out, the tin can will chase you.
Oh, it's like, okay, so there's a game in America called tag or something.
Yeah.
You have to have a stuffed animal or a doll. You open it up and you put a piece of hair with and you stuffed it with uncooked rice or something, and it has to have hair or any type of
Pubic hair?
basic
Yeah.
hair, nails,
Yeah.
any formality of the human body inside.
I just
sew
thought
it
of
up
the worst thing I
and-
could think of at that moment. I'm not gonna say it. Just continue, please. This is for the
along, move
Patreon.
along.
This is for the
Basically-
Patreon.
Basically, I'm not gonna say because I don't want anyone else to do
Yeah.
this, but some people have done this challenge where it's just like you have to hide from it, and it does a certain sound where it, like you can hear it coming. It follows you. It takes anything sharp and it tries to kill you.
Yeah.
And after you found it, you say like, I found you, I found you, I found you, you're it, you're it, you're it, or something like that. So you could get a glass of water filled with salt, drink it, and spit on it.
Oh shit.
It's like the tin can, but this one is
This-
it's playing tag.
My one is like a little bit more like safe one. When it chases
That's
you.
the safe one. This one's more scary because one person
No, I mean my one is a safe
had
one.
the stuffy. I know,
Had
and
a
one person
stuffy?
had a stuffy carrying a knife.
Shit.
It had a knife in its hand.
Shit.
Oh shit!
I mean, is it like Chucky? Can't I just grab the doll? If it stabs me in the hand, I got the other hand to grab it. Or I can sit on it. Or I can
What
just
the
put a
fuck?
basket
Sit
on
on
it. And then sit on the basket. And then
I
like
don't know.
and just
Oh.
stay there and just burn it or something.
Your one is trying to kill. My one is just like it's called key.
Wait, I don't
Most
get
of
this.
these
What's,
days, most of these rituals are killing, like the Midnight Man.
what's
And then
with
why
the
does it have to
uncooked rice?
Right. I was gonna ask.
Why
too.
don't you cook
We're
the
so-
rice so they eat something? Maybe that's why they're so pissed. You give me uncooked rice. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? Like you give me uncooked rice. I'm a ghost. I'm hungry. Uncooked rice. What the fuck is that? That's why they're trying to kill you. It's like, what the fuck are you
You
doing?
don't give me food,
You don't give me food.
then I'm gonna kill your shit.
Why do you- Try cooked rice. You know what? Try brown cooked rice. Classic.
Brown
Brown
fried
cook-
rice.
No. That's being disgraceful. White. It has to be white rice.
Why?
No,
That's
jasmine
racist.
rice.
That's absolutely racist.
That's
You don't like
racist.
brown? Oh my god. You don't like Asians? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh,
All of us are
exposed.
Asian here. That doesn't.
Only
I'm
white.
saying
Only
jasmine
white.
rice is better.
White's rice.
Oh my god.
Does the brown rice have to sit in the back of the bus?
Oh my god!
Yeah, what's
Right,
with the
on to-
rice? Because it's rice is in China for their zombie
For zombies.
vampire hybrid. And now for the can, a ghost in a can that will chase you because you put white rice and incense.
Just why?
Do we have a similar thing in the Philippines?
Do we?
Oh.
I didn't know we were
Wait,
also
wait, wait,
stupid
wait,
with
wait,
white rice.
wait. Hold the fuck
Yeah.
up right now.
Yeah,
Every goddamn time, Shippy say something.
it's gonna be lewd.
You say,
What?
Really? Like you don't know any shit about
I
that
don't
shit?
know this shit.
What the fuck? The guy that is already out of your country,
Hey,
like
Kwai
the
is
country,
not like
no
a
more than
cultural
you.
person in his own
not even in-
country,
Yeah,
you know?
I usually eat my white rice, you know? I don't fucking waste it by throwing it in inanimate objects or throwing it at people who looks like vampire zombies. They're probably
You
just
think you don't believe in
cosplayers and you're just
paranormal
throwing rice at their face. Of course they're gonna leave you. What the do that right now. Go outside, throw rice at some random person. They're gonna get pissed and just leave you.
What do you mean leave? No, in my place, if you throw that shit at them, they're gonna beat you like no tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why the superstition happened. Like the zombie beat you up and killed you. Ooh, because you use white rice. Wait, Gemma, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna
Similar
ask,
one?
because Echo said they have like two famous ghosts. One is the
Yeah,
canned
one
ghost.
in the can.
Do you
other one
call
I
it the
will say
canned
later.
ghost?
It's called a can ghost. It's actually called a can ghost.
The
How do you say it
candle.
in your language?
Malong.
Malong.
Yeah,
Malong schlong,
Ma-
baby.
Fucking hate you. Malong.
Malong schlong.
Oh, my currency called dong. You can buy a dong using dong here, baby.
No! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's a common name actually, south of the Philippines.
Wait,
They can
Oh.
they can call any guy dong south of the Philippines.
yeah.
Like just say
Dong.
dong.
They usually have the biggest penis. That's why they call him dong. Wait, Gemma, what ghost do we have here that involves white rice? Because Filipinos hate wasting white rice.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I didn't know we had one of those.
Oh no, we have something a little similar.
Yeah.
So we have this I don't know what it's like, a monster. Like a vampiric monster.
Yeah.
At night they detach themselves from their
Manananggal?
lower half. Manananggal, they're called the
Yeah.
manananggal. Or aswang.
Aswang. Ooh, spooky.
And then so they would fly on like roofs of houses and then like peer into it. And then if they see similar to mosquitoes, they would drop their tongue. Like it would extend to your belly button, and then they will like suck you up. Like that.
It's similar to Thailand.
What? Yeah, in
They're
Thailand
gonna
too.
tongue someone. That's the most dangerous. The aswang.
I have to
You
search
will
it
get
up.
tongued by a woman.
It's a similar. You know the smoker? No, is it the smoker from Left 4 Dead?
No,
the tongue
that's the guy who smokes cigars in the trees.
No. I mean,
Oh, the tongue
in
thing.
Left 4 Dead, the
Yeah,
tongue
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a similar thing.
She consumes your unborn baby,
Yeah, you're under.
and
Well,
she
and,
rips her lower torso. Like she rips from the hips. She would dislocate the bone and rip the legs off. So the legs would just be standing, like without
Right.
the torso.
Here you go. It's
you'll
called
see it.
Yeah, I actually read that
say?
before,
Yeah.
but
Let me just
in
finish.
daylight time they live like a human being, but in nighttime they turn into a vampire.
Yeah. You put salt
Yeah.
on the torso
You put
and then a little bit of
uncooked
pepper.
rice.
And if you grill that,
They-
delicious.
Wait, what? No. So people put uncooked rice on the.
No, that's salt. You put salt on uncooked rice. Salt. So she can't
no,
put
no.
herself back to her torso. If the sunlight hits her and she's dislocated from that, she dies.
I heard a version from just
Rice?
recently, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, uncooked rice. Dr. Emily Zarka. Do you know her?
That's super
Do you know of
sexist,
her?
man. You're gonna give them rice to a woman. That's not, oh my god.
Right.
Are you telling her to go back to the kitchen? Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my
So-
fucking god.
So and then mostly, yeah, they would stand near banana
That's
trees
yeah.
so that like camouflage thing. But you were saying something about a similar monster in Thailand. Sugar?
Do they also tongue women and eat the babies?
I don't think they eat the babies, but they have the head, and then all of it is like their intestines. They're called a krahang. No, not krahang. Krasoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like these mental bodies, and then it's just like they have like, but it's only like the heart and the stomach and everything else.
Mm.
Like they're always hungry, so I guess they go after children. There's also I found another one though.
Always
Doing
hungry.
research, another vampire zombie
Oh. This
in Thailand.
this is sounding like a B movie for some reason.
They're called pulp.
Pulp.
POB. Yeah. It's yeah. I don't know. It looks similar to like the ones in China, but not really, because this one like their face is all wrinkled and this is all like the whole body is wrinkled and
Yeah.
ugh.
They need moisturizer.
It's disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't know if you guys know this. It's called a pre. Those are those are hungry ghosts.
Yeah.
So it's basically people who haven't. I think they did done bad deeds, but they're thin as a stick. They look like Slender Man or a siren.
Yeah.
And it looks like, but they're really giant.
They can beat them up. They don't have any meat in them.
They're Titan form.
Titan form.
Attack on Titan.
Trust me, all you need is me and Echo. We'll tackle him down, beat him up, and laugh at him.
You'll
I'll
be
eat a
up to
double
it for it.
cheeseburger in front of him. You hungry, boy? You hungry? While I'm
Just
putting...
so you know, you make us fat guy turn into a bully.
A ghost feeling hungry is gonna attack us. What do you think is gonna happen? I'm gonna eat a double quarter pounder while I'm sitting on your chest, and you're suffering while I consume this burger. And you're wait. What do they eat? Uncooked rice?
No. Just eat anything.
Oh,
honestly.
okay. Do they eat people?
But they don't. They're not that scared. No.
Oh, they just eat food.
Yeah, they just eat food. They're hangry.
Oh,
Hangry.
bring them to McDonald's. They'll be happy.
But if you want one, it's P-pop. It's a cannibal ghost.
K-pop.
Oh, okay. That's
P-pop.
that's different now. Oh shit.
They
I know
no
they're hungry
longer
people.
sing.
So,
They no longer
that's
sing.
common.
Now they
attracted to
feast
raw
on
meat
people.
and possess not just humans but
Yeah.
also animals.
Oh,
They kill everything, devour bodies, internal organs, and they look like a scary.
the fuck, man. This is
My
why.
mom calls me that all the time though, because I eat stuff raw.
Oh. Your boyfriend's lucky.
I'm ending this here. We're ending this here.
Well, goodbye, guys. It's on tomorrow.
Say the outro,
This was
man.
episode 1. this was episode 1 of
Oh, okay. Now
Red
you want to
lights.
hear the final ghost in my place?
What's the
The
final
one that make
thing?
you laugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Please
The
like
second
and
one.
subscribe.
Oh, remember to censor this shit.
wait. What's the other ghost? Is it the blowjob ghost or something? Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh my god, please like
The
and
ghost-
subscribe.
I'm gonna come in.
I'm ending
It's
this.
coming, guys.
It's finito. I'm ending.
Yeah. The most iconic ghost
Yeah.
in my place that every goddamn one know, except like the young people now,
Yeah.
they don't really know anymore. But the most iconic ghost in my place, they call the long tits, ghost.
Long tits.
Tits.
Long tits ghost.
what?
The tits It's gonna be long, like 2 or maybe 3 meters.
What the fuck?
What? You mean
You wanna
the
hear?
nipples?
I'm
You mean the
already
nipples?
done.
What is it?
nipples.
It's gonna wrap around my neck and choke me to death? What the
No,
fuck?
no. This
Would it
is
count
why
as death by
now.
snoo-snoo?
Okay, listen to this.
Death.
Now is a reason you why do you need to censor this shit?
Yeah.
It attack you. It attack like mostly attack the old people
Yeah.
by forcing to breastfeed you. It will no damage, just you being paralyzed and then
Forces it.
until and then she when she done with you, she gonna go to every male person in the town, every goddamn one, until she's done with the town and she fly away.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
Oh
death by
shit! Oh
snoo-snoo?
hell no!
Yeah,
Oi.
Death by
that
snoo-snoo?
is the shit. That is the shit that
Nakwa.
happened.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, I'm telling you, I've watched Kill Bill. I know doing the pinky toe first, and then the main toe, and I slowly get the power of my body, and in the middle of sucking her tit, it's I'm going to beat her up, man.
Oh,
You have to use the power of Kill
when
Bill.
she
Oh
do
my
that,
God.
you're gonna be paralyzed everywhere. Even
My
and
penis.
even your mouth gonna be like, just to be ready, you know.
Just to be ready.
Oh my
She's
god.
she's gonna
Yeah.
she's gonna feel something go up.
The first time I hear that ghost, I don't
What does it look
believe
like? Show me a link. Tell me.
No, we don't really have a link in here, you know.
Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna check it later if there is a one. But the thing is, the ghost is gonna be look like an old woman.
Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck. I was supposed to. I was about to make a joke, including my penis. And you know what? Never mind. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, the origin of the ghost.
Yeah.
The origin of the ghost is that woman is a 30 plus year old woman
Yeah,
that
that's
is
fine.
being caught and being tortured,
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
he like suicide,
Yeah.
and she be a vengeance ghost. But I don't actually fucking know anything
Why?
why she want to people
Breast-
to suck her tits. I don't know
Hi.
why. I don't know why.
This is a
But that
hentai.
actually,
I feel that this is a hentai somewhere.
this sound like a fucking. You know what? I'm gonna shut it right now.
You know what? I want to ask too. Like, do you guys have ghosts that are related to like the Agent Orange from
Asian orange? What's that?
the Agent Orange is like this chemical
No.
warfare that the Americans
No,
used.
not the Agent Orange. I know the Agent Orange affected Thailand a lot.
What is that? Some kind of
It's a
chemical?
chemical that they
chemical
yeah.
warfare?
So they had an airplane and they sprinkled this orange like powder chemical onto some villages and people, and affected it affected their kids when they came out, and they really defected. It also affected a lot of people and they died. Yeah.
Until now,
Fuck.
some kids are being born.
Oh,
I mean,
I just found something.
they're sore losers, I guess. American.
Continue.
It's fucked up.
What was that?
I just found
What did you
something.
find?
Yeah.
The ghost actually like aiming for children too, mostly for children. Like the ghost origin is a mother
Oh.
that die and cannot feed her child. Where when she feed you, when she done feeding you, you're gonna be like paralyzed and dead asleep. And when you awake, you're gonna be stuck in a bamboo forest, and in your mouth there's a lot of clay. Yeah. I just find out right now, so you know.
You're gonna be forever stuck in a bamboo forest.
No, you are not forever stuck. You are stuck in between that. You can walk out and go home.
Oh.
But she don't kill. She just breastfeed you.
And,
And when
why
you work
clay in your mouth? Is it like a cork so the milk doesn't come out?
I don't know. Maybe the milk is actually clay. I don't know. I actually don't know, but I just
Quiet.
Oh
found out
my
right now.
god! Imagine your shit. But oh god,
Quiet.
that's yeah.
Why?
Go get food.
Why? No food. No food. No, okay. We can end. We can end it here. We can end it here. Outro.
Yeah, we can end.
You know what? You do it. You do your own outro.
My
Come
own
on. Come
outro?
on. What are you gonna say to the people?
What?
Yeah. Do your own outro.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. You know, we're gonna do this probably I don't know how many times. It's what the boss says.
Never again.
Like and subscribe.
What's next week?
Next week,
What's next week?
we're talking about what are we talking about next week again? Quiet. SCPs. We're gonna talk about SCPs. Each one of us is gonna have one
Contain,
SCP
protect.
to talk about.
Protect.
After that,
Yeah.
then we'll talk about every other thing.
Okay.